Hey guys, Jesse here with Omega Supreme, or actually the real name is Pangu's Mighty Miracle God or something like that. It's of course a knockoff of Omega Supreme, but the quality and the looks of it are just incredible, so I just got it. As some of you know, in the past few months I've been collecting the new Skybound Transformers series, and this has, reignited my interest in collecting Transformers. So I've been buying mostly the Studio 86 Transformers. I put pictures on the Discord, and but they didn't have an Omega Supreme because it was not in the movie, I think, and or a Jetfire. So I bought those two from AliExpress, and I have to say the quality of these figures is just incredible. It's smaller than some of the Titan class they released. I believe it's part of the Titan's Return line of Hasbro. But this suits my needs for collectibles perfectly. So I'm going to be doing a transformation video of the Omega Supreme, another one of the Jetfire, maybe some of the Studio 86, which those are like official Hasbro toys. So yeah, let's start with Omega Supreme. As you can see, very cartoon accurate. I did add the Autobot sign there for, further proof that he is Omega Supreme. And he comes with a few things over here. These are extenders for the rocket transformation. He has another faceplate. I already swapped it. This is the one that it came with. And let me just put that over here. And it comes with this Doctor. This is Doc, which is a small transformer that you can see in the cartoon when Omega Supreme is recalling his time in Cybertron with the Constructicons. They actually were friends. And these are extender for the wings. This model has gone through several iterations. As you can see over here, there's a hole. In the first versions of this model, there was a button that you pressed, and there was a voice and light. But then they noticed that nobody really cared about that. So I saw a video. This came like 2 years ago. And I saw a video like 1 year ago, and the reviewer pressed the button and there was no voice, only the light. And this one, which is like brand new, there's just they got rid of the entire mechanism because no one really wanted it. Okay, it was a novelty. You press this and then lit a LED light, and you did it once, and it only served to increase cost, so they got rid of it. This is what you get when you order them now, and frankly, I'm fine with it. This is an incredible figure. It looks awesome. So yeah, let's see. The first thing when you need to transform this guy is we need to separate the arms. Just gonna leave it over here. And we can actually take the arms and immediately do the transformation to the rocket. You can like simply push this and then use this peg and that hole over there. Same on the other side, and you get like a rocket this side. But you have rocket extenders. So what we usually do is we take this one and we line up that one over there and this one over here. It's important to line the peg there with that hole. Just a little bit tighter there. There, you see? And then you cover it with this one. It's the other way around. No, it was correct. There's a hole there and a peg there. There. So there you have the new extended rocket. A little bit loose there, but generally looks okay. So this is the rocket. We're gonna leave it over here. And the first thing you do here is you lift this backpack part. New figure, so it's a little bit stiff yet. There. and we can open this. Come on. Oh, let's open the other side. And there's a peg over there that you do that for transformation, you see. And we do the same over here. This one down. And we have these extenders that you have to plug there. This you remove for cartoon accuracy in robot mode. But when transforming to base, you put them over there. Now this guy, looking like this, what we do is we separate the tank section, which is the center section. So put this one up, this one up. This opens like that. And you take, come on. Take the center part, like this, you see? And this will transform into the tank section. Let's just put it there. And first, we're going to transform this. So, rotate that over there. Rotate this over there. We just do it like that. We close this there. Close that there. Extend this there. Like, do it like that. And then you put it there. No, sorry. You do it like this. Gotta flip that over there. Okay. You see, this part is going to be the part where the rockets are. Where the rocket is put there. And what we need to do here, I had to extend this like flaps around so it would fit properly. And what we do here now is we remove this. These are going to be like access tunnels. So you gotta open it there. I don't have my tool here. Takes a little bit. 1 second. I'm gonna go get my tool. Okay, and the tool is just this cap. Why am I having so much trouble with this? There. Oh, sorry. There. And here. Okay, so just put them over there. Just keep the tool there. And now we do this. Check this out. We open the leg. And we open both legs. And we have that one thing. And we have this there. So these parts, if you look at them, they have these tabs there. So you gotta undo them and open it. Same thing here. You undo the tab and you open them. And now you press these two together. You open that one there, beyond the legs. You put this one there and that one there. You see in the middle, like that. And now we need to transform each of these legs into the appropriate track of so the tank can roll. So you open that, these two flaps there, do the same thing over here. You open that, and you open this. Now you take the foot and you undo it in the back like this. You rotate it and then you put it there. So it's, you know, it secures this entire area. You know? It's like when the Legos. You open the thing, you turn it around, you lock it down. You see? And it's already starting to look like, oh, come on, focus over here. never tried this one, so you have to excuse me if some of this is a little bit out of focus. And now what we need to do is extend this to the sides, and that's pretty much all the transformation. So you take this, there, you take that one. It's a little bit stiff, it's a new toy. Same thing over here. Do it like that. And same thing over here. And do it like that. As you can see, extended, so we put it there. And now we connect the rest of the ramps. There, you see? It's solid, you know? And in these pegs over there, I mean these holes over here, you need to put these pegs, like there. So, put one there, and one there. There, you see? Like ramps for the base. And of course the rocket can just go here. I need a better or a secondary camera for these angles, you know, so you can see when the rocket, like the full product of this. There. And of course, the only thing that's left is the transformation of the tank. And well, you can actually, if you can lift the faceplate, I mean this like shield there, and you can rotate the faceplate. I don't like to do it because this thing tends to pop out. But check this out. There's a thing over here that we need to move. And I'm gonna try to, you know what, screw it. Let's just move that over there. Not going to move it, but check this out. You see, it rotates. The same, like where the faceplate is, it rotates to like a command center. In tank mode, it's supposed to run around with like looking like this. But this mechanism, it's a little bit delicate, so I'm not going to mess with that. Just gonna leave it like that. Lock it down and put the face shield. And it's just gonna stay like that. I'm not gonna take it. So, the transformation for the tank. Basically, you do that. And then you have to move these side panels. You can move this, that, it unfolds, and this one goes all the way around, like that, and it clicks here, there, and there. Let me just move this so I can work a little bit better. And of course this rotates there, see? And now, what we need to do is we open the tank threads to the side. And this one's over here. All the way up. This thing is always a little bit... There it is. The front of the tank, you see? So basically what you need to do is line the threads. You take these ones over here, you put them up, take that one over there, a little up, this one's down, this one's down. These ones always tend to go down, they don't have proper support there. But it's okay, there you go. You gotta peg them there. And come on, there you go. This side, you see, it has to line up, and everything lines up there. Same thing here. Okay, there's threads lined up, and finally this part over here goes down, locks there. Come on, there's a thing there. It locked. And this yellow things can go there. That's it, you see? And now the tank can patrol going around the base. I believe the Titan's Return version actually is motorized and it moves around on its own. It's pretty cool. But like I said, this thing is massive toy. And for my needs, it's more than enough. You see? And that's Omega Supreme transformed into base mode. So just give me a second. I'm going to revert to robot mode. And there you have it, back to robot mode. Like I said, awesome figure. This is going to be like a high note in my collection. Always wanted an Omega Supreme, but these are really expensive. And this one cost, like with shipping from China included, $50. So very good deal if you ask me. Let me just put the doctor back here. There. So yeah, that is the Pangu Mighty Miracle God, otherwise known as Omega Supreme. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for now. See you next time.